Hello. I know it's been a while since I've done a lunchtime lesson, but I had a very good reason why. I gave a call to some of my friends and family and sent text messages of those in my inner circle to let them know that nothing's wrong, but I'm going on this 21-day silent retreat. I just needed to get quiet because I just want to know if I'm in God's will, if I'm headed in the right direction, if I'm doing the right things, if there's something I'm doing that I need to stop. And I also feel like I'm too old to be going in the wrong direction. I'm too old for these detours that are not needed. And so the first thing I did was I cut out all of social media. And I do have a disclaimer. If you saw any posts, it was for Sisterhood University and they were already scheduled. So I came off of that. I also came off of YouTube because I am a YouTube junkie. I love knowledge and wisdom and learning new things. And then I also silenced all the music because I listen to it in my car, in the shower, when I'm getting dressed, doing my makeup, even when I'm in my devotional time, it's in the background. I once heard someone say that silence speaks the loudest. And boy, let me tell you, I learned so much on this silent retreat. But let me let you in on a secret. I thought I was a superhero. I was always calling everyone and checking on everybody and giving advice and free coaching and, giving my 2 cents about how to help better their lives when I should have been checking on me. And I will tell you, the first week was so very hard. That's when I knew I was addicted. I literally felt like I was in rehab. I felt like, not felt like, I was going through withdrawal symptoms of just wanting to pick up the phone and call and check on somebody and see how I can help and when I needed the most help. And one of the first things that I also discovered was that I was in an exfoliation season. And when I looked up the word exfoliation, it means to scrub, to detach, to remove dead things and cells that are on the surface. And what I discovered was, in my mind, I don't know if you thought this way, I always felt like it was the things deep down inside that was hurting and affecting us, which that is true. But those things for me that were deep down inside had moved to the surface and I didn't even realize it. I'm talking about hurt, rejection, mismanaged expectations, mismanaged disappointments, feeling unsupported, unheard, unseen. Because oftentimes I feel like I love so loud to still go unheard. And I will tell you this, I am by no means an expert. I am not a preacher, I am not a teacher. What I am is inviting people to the conversation that I'm having in my heart and my head, and I can only pray that it helps someone else. And so what I discovered most of all was it was not about me going to the next level. It was not about me, what I'm doing, if I'm doing the right thing, which I was doing the right thing by getting silent and going through this exfoliation season that I'm still in. But it was about me working on me. And sometimes we try to skip levels, right? Because we're so anxious to get to the next level, the next season, the next thing that we feel God has for us. When one, we don't even celebrate what we've previously accomplished. And two, we don't sit down long enough to work on some of the things that we've skipped over. And so I encourage you today, maybe it's your own silent retreat. It could be 2 days, 3 days, but let's give our brain a rest. Let's take some of the pressure off so things can reset. And in this season, as things begin to slow down at work, and for some it may pick up, maybe it's just a weekend silent retreat for you. But I encourage you to do that so that you can understand, one, the season that you're in. And I think that's where a lot of our frustration lies, is we don't understand the season that we're in. And we hear from preaching, teaching, YouTube videos, friends about their seasons of bloom and season of harvest, and we get excited. But if we understand the season we're in, that may not even be for us. Our season may be like where I'm at in this exfoliation season. And I'm really glad I'm in it, because in this pruning, this cutting away, when it is time to bloom, I can bloom correctly because I've worked on the things that were preventing the blooms. And so I hope this helps someone, and I pray that you find your silence so that it can speak the loudest.